Greetings, gamers, and gamerettes. How are y'all doing on this fine day? I'm going to, like, do some shit. Alright, so I should probably give some context behind who this Balok is. Wait, let me actually do an intro. Hi, hey, hello, welcome back to another stream. This is gonna be a different one. It's gonna be a different type of live stream. But this is just a thing that I kind of wanted to do. Just to, like, you know, just to support some bloke. I kind of had this idea, right? I was watching this guy, right? And I've been following him for quite a while. Let me actually get the link to his channel real quick. That's the right one, yes, indeed. So, we're just gonna chill today. There's nothing particularly interesting going to happen. I think we might switch over to Lies of P eventually. But for now, I have this. I don't know if it works. It probably doesn't. No. Does it work? Hello? No, it doesn't. It don't work. It don't. Huh. No. No, I need to. Okay. It don't work. Damn it. Yeah, it's probably this. Yep. Alright. There we go. Nice. Let me fit that to the screen. That's not really. Stretch it then. Boom. It's a little stretched out, but who cares? So, what are we gonna do today? We are going to take a look at this channel, because this is a really cool guy. He's just yapping about his life, and I think the most popular one was this, which I am not sure if I've completely watched it. I haven't completely watched it. I have gone, hello Bob, hello. So this guy, right? He likes to yap about his life, and I'm gonna be completely honest, he's not in the brightest of spots right now. And I thought it would be nice if I were to just, like, boom, I shed support on his ass. You know, I thought that would be nice. I thought we would have, like, a nice, not really short, but, like, maybe a little chill stream. He's not in the brightest of places right now, so I thought, hey, let's give him some support. Let's go from, like, maybe most popular videos and see where he really popped off, you know. I haven't watched the video yet. What's wrong? All right, so I think he's going through some sort of depression, and that's obviously not good, because I have been through that as well, and I've just, like, randomly stumbled upon this guy, and I was like, oh shit, I oughta, like, give him a little give him a little watch, you know. I've watched a couple of videos, then I kind of hooked off, and I suddenly see that video, and I thought, oh shit, that's not good. So, I think we just stop wasting time and just watch. It sucks large. Yeah, it does. It does suck large nards. So I thought, like, hey, let's pull a Spyro Cynical and just react to some content, you know, just a chill stream. Nothing really particularly heavy going on. It's just me listening and reacting to this bloke. Just this random bloke I found on the internet. So we're gonna start at this most popular videos, and we're gonna work our way through. Let's watch Creepypasta. I've watched this a little bit, and then I hooked off, I think. But it did get really popular, so I'm giving that a like, of course. Let's see what's going on.
Hey.
Hello.
So.
He does this intro, by the way. I love that. He does this intro, and he does it every time. It's so... He's committed to it. I don't know if he did it on, like, his first ever video.
This is Jesus.
That's Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, so... Let's see. He made like a bunch of videos. I don't know where he really started to go in depth with the commentary. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's this one.
You know?
No, it's not. He's not always been committed to that little gig. But no, I see what he's trying to do. He had that
Today,
gig a while.
I want to talk about something I used to read a lot when I was younger, and I haven't really thought much about lately until I was like, yeah, maybe I should. I was like thinking about it again. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should talk about it. But that is creepypastas. Now, the name, if someone doesn't know what it is, and you're just going off the name, you'd probably think that I'm an idiot or that I'm, like, literally losing my fucking mind and just making up words. And I assure you, I am an idiot, but I am not making up words. I think. I mean, it's kind of a made-up word.
It is, kind of.
So, a creepypasta is a video on the internet that is creepy, I guess.
Yeah, it's also it's mostly based off of a text that some 5-year-old puts on the internet. But no, I get your shit.
I don't really know why it's called creepypasta exactly. I'm sure there's a reason.
There is a reason. There is, if he doesn't know yet, the reason behind it being called a creepypasta, it's literally just copy paste. That's why it's called pasta. Copy pasta. But then creepy. Ooh. It spread about the internet. Ooh. Jeff the Killer. Ooh.
But I don't know it personally.
There you had your little lesson.
So,
okay.
I just lost my train of thought for a second. Anyway, so creepypastas are scary stories. Not really scary though. I mean, I guess some people think that, but whatever. Creepypastas are where you get characters like Slender Man.
Slender Man! It's the Slender Man!
The big, tall, white dude in a suit who has no face and kills
big,
people
tall,
in the woods. And then there was an actual, big studio movie.
Oh yeah,
there
that
were
sucked.
also these teenage girls that stabbed a child in the forest to appease Slender Man. It was bad. And then, there's one like Jeff the Killer, which I still stand by. I think Jeff the Killer is one of the worst creepypastas. It's so boring.
I mean, it's also, notorious for having that, It's also notorious for having this. I know someone who has this as a profile picture. I just can't stop seeing Jeff the Killer behind this. It's fucking... Every time I see this profile picture, I go, fuck. Wait, hold on. My dog wants to get out of my room. Get out of my room, bro. a nice day. Yeah, no, see what his type of content is? He just yaps about things, and sometimes it goes about his life, and sometimes it's just this. It's literally just this. It's a story.
And it's
And I really
just
like it.
stupid. And everyone like obsesses over Jeff the Killer being like the greatest creepypasta, but I'm gonna be real, I think it's stupid. And there's many more. You know, there's like branch offs of Slender Man. And there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of creepypastas. But for me personally, I never really read normal creepypastas. I read like ones about like cartoons and like games, you know? Like
Mario.
there were like a bunch about like SpongeBob, right?
SpongeBob.
There were a lot of Sonic creepypastas. Everyone
Oh,
knows
that one.
Sonic
Oh,
EXE.
God. Yes! Okay. Fucking Sonic.exe. It's also what literally spanned the entire FNF community. Like, you can't go onto itch.io. What? No, not itch.io. Game Banana without seeing one Sonic mod. Not a single fucking safe OC mod. No, it's literally all Sonic.exe. Fridge knife fight furthest. Thank you for your insightful commentary, Bob.
That was like a big one. You know, they had like versions of that where like all the big YouTubers back in the day were playing Sonic.exe.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my god, Sonic cursed my PC. And there was a really popular one that was based on the SNES or maybe it was the NES. I don't remember, the Godzilla game.
Oh, that
And
one.
there was like a really long creepypasta about that one.
Wait,
there's-
I forgot what it was about. Hold on. Godzilla pasta. Okay. There's a long pasta about just that. Oh my good lord. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This pasta is known for both its length and will be extremely image heavy. It is so long, in fact, that it had to be split into sub-pages. Retrieved from here, the original post in forms can be found here. Huh. Jesus. A quick summary. Give me a quick summary. Can someone give me a quick summary? Okay. A fan of the game ends up playing a twisted version of the game possessed by a vicious demonic entity named Red. Oh my god. Everhood reference. Ah! A skeletal red monster who heavily distorts the game to hellish and unrealistic depths and has a history with the ... Ooh. So it's practically just every other creepypasta. But it's for Red Angry Bird. Oh, he's literally like me. It's basically just any other creepypasta. It's alright.
There's a lot of Pokemon creepypastas. There are, for like shows, there's a lot of like SpongeBob.
Okay,
ones.
yeah, wait. I remember watching like I'm sorry, by the way, if Op is watching this in the future and I'm cutting him off constantly. I need to not be excusey, alright? But like I was watching, like, I wanted to watch a Markiplier video because I was a big boy and I thought, oh yeah, I can handle horror games. And there was always this like Pokemon creepypasta, and I it's horrible, it's shit. But like, I always thought like, oh no, it's ruined Pokemon for me, and here I am later. It's pretty alright. It's like, it's horrible actually. I got a food real quick. Be right back. All right, I'll just keep yapping. But like, it always like it always like pained me a little bit. I was always like, oh god, it's ruined Pokemon for me. It was genuinely scary for me as a kid, and I regret saying that. Okay, I regret saying that, but hey, you know, you do what you gotta do, I suppose, and you're scared of whatever. But it did ruin Pokemon for me for quite a while. Until I was an actual big boy. And I thought, oh, this is horrible. I guess shit doesn't really age well, but alright.
I don't know why apparently SpongeBob is just like a target of creepypasta ideas. there's some Mario ones, but Mario creepypastas were never as big as like Sonic ones. Sonic was probably the biggest one
Yeah,
for like,
okay.
gaming creepypastas.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
that's fair.
SpongeBob was like the biggest for shows, because everyone, like, I think most people know like Squidward Suicide,
Yes, that one.
the ooky spooky one, the one where
Ookie.
Squidward has enough and he kills himself, and that's
Oh.
the thing.
We all ready?
And it held.
Wait, fuck. I remember this like other video. I remember this video where oh, that's my stream, by the way. Lol. Is he old? Wait, fuck, what? I thought he had gray hair for a second. Holy shit. Anyway, so I remember this video. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah. Nephews watch. I remember this video. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, that. Yeah, this one. This one. I remember this.
Alright, you guys ready to discover Slenderman? We're videotaping it. Alright, let's watch.
I remember this. I remember this. This is horrible.
Jesus Christ. Okay, here he is. Hang on.
Is that
Hang
Slender
on.
Man?
Pause it.
That does look like Slender Man.
Oh my gosh, Slender Man. Ooh.
Oh, you remember this? Oh yeah, I remember that part.
He said this is the part. Oh, also, this was as far as I got before Carlos started crying and stuff, and so whatever.
Oh,
I remember this video. I just forgot his name, but fuck, these aren't my kids. I don't have kids. I'm 19 years old. Fair. How old would this bloke be now? 2013. He's 29. Holy shit. He's 29. Does he still upload? Hold on. I am so distracted. Shoes. No. He's kinda my no. Okay, good job, buddy. Good job, my man. But yeah, no, that's odd. That's a very odd creepypasta. I don't know why I remember that video. I just wanted to show it.
Squidward Suicide was even referenced in a newer episode of SpongeBob where they were in like
Yes.
all these alternate doors, and they opened one, and then there was like a Squidward with like black sludge in his eyes because they couldn't
Whoa.
like show blood, obviously.
Yep.
Even though they did show blood in one episode, like a long time ago, during that episode where Squidward got a exploding pie, and he thought SpongeBob ate it. There was the part where like they did the open heart surgery, and then he poked the heart, and it squirted blood. So there was
What?
literally blood in that episode, and
Wait,
no one
what?
ever said anything about it.
Huh.
Anyway, whatever.
Huh.
But when I was younger, I actually thought I thought Squidward Suicide was real. Like I thought maybe like it was like something they worked on and then they like scrapped it. It was like the creators just making something dark for the sake of it. I thought it was real. And then I got older and people were like, "Oh no, that's not real." And I was like, "Oh." I don't know why. There were some creepypastas where I thought they were real, right?
Yeah, no, that's mainly because of your age, really. It's because like I always thought creepypastas were real. I always thought like shit like that was like the scariest thing to ever grace the earth, and it was like some sort of dark banned entity that the creators like bonked on the head, and they were like, "Oh no, brah, it's horrifying. It's a nightmare. We need to scrap it." And then it became lost media. Shit like that Mario mod, that Mario 64 mod. Yeah, this one, B3313, that one. Like this is a mod where the castle like it's supposed to be. It's not really a creepypasta. It's more like. It's more like really obscure. And the developer actually is in a really bad spot. Jesus, there's a lot of people in a bad spot. There are a lot of blokes in a bad spot right now, and honestly, I wish them all well. I wish all of them well. I hope they'll all be like. I hope everything will be all right, because no one deserves to go through horrible things. I believe that like if you're going through a really bad spot, it will get better eventually. Not only are there hundreds of other blokes, yeah, maybe a couple blokes, but there is at least one bloke that believes in you. There's at least one bloke that thinks you're not a failure. There's at least one bloke that really looks at you and thinks, man, he's a tough guy, he's a cool guy. Remember, if you're in a dark spot, there's always a bloke out there to help. There's always a bloke to talk to. There's always someone that wants to see you. No matter how you look, no matter what race, what age, what type of thing you're interested in. Hell, even criminals deserves to at least like talk to someone. Like, well, that's a really bold claim I just made. I mean, like, the thing is, right? If you at least have someone to talk to, I think you'll feel a little bit better. It doesn't matter what you did. As long as there's someone that is really willing to help you, I think everything will be just a little bit better. Now, of course, there are a lot of arguments against this. There are some people that think that this is complete bogus. And honestly, fair. Touché. If you have those opinions, it's completely cool. By the way, I should probably take my ADHD pills. It's kind of late for that, but hey, if I just take one, they'll be fine. Let me see, where are my ADHD pills? Fuck. Let's take a look. Yeah, here they are. Found them. Just in a very stupid package. I lowered the doses on purpose, just because I feel like I'll go mental if I take more than 2 pills a day. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, it's probably gonna be fine, all right? Sure, there's a lot of things that stink in life. There's a lot of things that just go wrong, and there's no explanation for them. But just know that there's at least one person that believes in you. And for Op, I am that guy. I believe in this guy. I believe that he can get up, really feel energy. Feel like, wow, I'm doing this. I am living. Because, like, I have less subscribers than them. Which I don't care about numbers. He can have, like, 1 million of them and still feel like shit. He can make the same type of content with, like, 1 million blokes. But that means there's 1 million blokes that believe in him. There's 1 million blokes that actually actively look at his channel. And even though he has 158 subscribers, those are at least 158 people that willingly subscribe to this guy. Even if they're alt accounts, there's at least that one bloke that made, like, they went through the effort of making 157. Nah, I don't mean this for real, but there's at least one bloke that really believes in you. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's actually continue watching the video, because he needs his views.
Like the
Let's take a
ooh,
look.
there's a ghost in my console one.
Ooh.
Like, the ones where there's like creepy animations. I thought maybe like someone who worked at the company like got mad and like made some like fucked up like piece of art or something or animation, and then that's like why the story started. But it turns out none of it's real.
Yeah.
I also
It's like
used to think
Santa
that
Claus.
the Buried Alive creepypasta for Pokemon was real. Like I thought there was like actually like a zombie sprite hidden in the game.
Ooh.
That
Chris,
one's
There's
not real as far as I know.
Could
Yeah.
be.
None of them are real.
None.
As far as I know, I don't know. There might be like one where someone like found like some actual like animation from like a genuine studio where it was like fucked up, and that
Speaking of this, there's the SpongeBob game where the artists got a little too tired. They got a little bit too tired. So what they did was draw SpongeBob porn just to like ease off the pain. And it worked. But data miners quickly data mined the game because it's SpongeBob. Come on. And they found that. They found those images. Needless to say, they were kind of surprised. But damn, SpongeBob porn. What the hell? Anyways,
and that was it. There might be one, I don't know, but there's not, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I always loved the ones based around shows and games. I thought those ones were way more fun. Oh yeah, I also used to think that Dead Bart was real.
Dead
I used to
Bart?
think that one was real because I thought it was like a
What is Dead Bart? I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of Dead Bart. Alright. Well, folks, we've counted Simpsons episode. If you count a couple of them, make the amount of episode inconsistent. Reason for this last episode from season 1, finding these difficult. Pieced together, the last episode was written by Matt Groening. During production of the first season, Matt started to act strangely, very quietly. It's Matt. So basically, this old guy made a Simpsons episode. Poor animation quality. I mean, of course. Oh yeah, Bart's dead. Cool. So, official Simpsons guy makes episode, quote unquote, and Bart's dead. Okay. That's practically what I thought it would be. Not really like that. But I don't know if it's real or not. Like, is it real? Is it real? Is it real? Oh. The title was Dead Part. Episode Moni is it? So it is real? Though proven false. Okay, well. It's not real. We have concluded that it's not real.
like a Halloween of horror or Treehouse of horror, whatever the hell that thing The Simpsons does. I thought that was like part of it, but it apparently wasn't.
No, I've never seen The Simpsons, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Suicide Mouse, where someone actually
Oh
made an animation of it.
no, The Maze. For anyone who doesn't know, for Op who doesn't know, hello, hi, Bob. We're talking about the right person in the wrong place. The Maze. I don't even know if I need to introduce this guy. This guy made this mod. Originally created by The Maze. Yep, that's a guy. I'm afraid of googling him because there might be some like fat fetish shit. But I think if I click on a link, it'll be fine. Not that mod, indeed. Content warning. I don't care. Okay. There's not even a page for him. He's just okay. You know what? I'm going to go into my AFK.
What's up, guys? Good evening
no,
and shit. It's like 10:49
Go to
p.m.
images. Scroll. I dare you. I'm not risking a YouTube ban. Okay. There's no fat fetish. Here are some mods he was working on. It's nothing. There's just nothing. What can I possibly find about this guy? Can I find something I can show? Yeah, no, definitely not the. One of his avatars looks like a story of Undertale. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. Go on. Oh, fuck. Ads. Hold on. Shut up. Okay. But no, that guy is horrible.
I've seen the animation. And I mean, it's whatever. It's a lot. It's a lot more scary in your thought when you like read it and you think about it more than when you actually watch it. You know.
True.
But I used to read creepypastas all the time. Like I said, I read mostly the show and game ones because those are the most fun. I especially love the Pokemon ones because they were the most fun.
I mean, yeah, this guy is a massive Pokemon fan, by the way. He mostly hunts shinies, and in like his latest video, he just said that he doesn't even bother to do that anymore because it just drained him. And now it doesn't drain him; it more or less like he doesn't even bother. So if you're ever watching the stream, if you're ever gonna watch the VOD, I hope you'll continue. Genuinely, I hope you'll continue with that. Because, like, from what it seemed, you seemed like you were having fun. So, like, don't let that fire die out. Don't stop doing what you like to do. Just because, like, motivation loss. I thought I was completely done with drawing, too. And I'm gonna be honest, I am still not great at it. There's someone better than me who knows how to draw. I can just draw my avatar like 1 billion times. But then when it comes to other avatars, I struggle, and I just give up. But, like, you seem like you have a genuine passion, so please continue with that. Please.
Everyone knows thing like Buried Alive, Hypno,
Oh, God.
Disabled. I'm trying to think of other ones. There was one I read, but I can't fucking remember what it was called. I can't even remember how it goes. But I think most people, when you say creepypasta, they think of Slender Man. They think of Jeff the Killer. They think of Squidward Suicide. They think of Dead Bart. Yeah, they think of stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Sonic EXE, that's another one.
Oh, yeah.
But there's so many. And there eventually it spawned something called like, what was it, like shit pasta or something like that? Where people would like have like poorly written creepypasta.
Oh. Wait, there's an official term for that, I think. Is it actually called shit pasta? Oh, it is! It's called shit pasta! Oh my god, I never knew that. Oh my god. So it's purposely creepypasta. No, wait. Generally credited as being absolutely shitty. So, is it like ironically shitty, or is it genuine shit? That's what I'm wondering. it's not enough information. I'm gonna be honest, but no. There's a couple ones that I've read. I think. I don't remember all of them, of course.
And that's where like
Some
the
stupid.
what was it? The car door hook hand? Was it? It was like
Dude, I thought someone else was in the chat. Was in VC, but no. No, I'm watching this bloke, and like he rambles on about his life, right? And I'm just adding commentary to it because it's like a think of it like a pyrocynical, a fucking moist critical video where they react to some YouTuber that gives money. Yeah, think of it like that, but actual detailed commentary, and I even do research. Like I've been Chasington, but not. No, this guy is more like EJ if EJ had insightful comments. No, sorry, EJ. That I didn't mean to say that. Sorry. This guy really has good intentions. He's a fun little guy to listen to, and honestly, just listen along. He's talking about creepypastas, and we went over like a bunch of shit. He went over. Actually, he didn't go over a lot, but he did go over the general idea of creepypastas, and I'm adding like, oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember that. And just to give him some love. I've been on this video for quite a while now, but let's continue.
I don't know what it was. It was like some really badly written thing where it just ended with like car door hook hand.
Wait, hold on. Now I want to know. I'm gonna play Tower Defense game in the background. That's fine. Card hook hand. Oh. A troll pasta based on the urban legend known as the Hook. Then girl doesn't do it, and then after a while she goes to sleep. The next morning she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check the man door hand the Hook car door. I love you, sweaty. Great. That's fucking nice. No, that is just fucking nice. Oh, piss off. What is this? What is Grotesque Steve? This is a creepypasta in itself. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, creepypastas have been around for a long time. People still to this day
What? No, you wouldn't.
still talk about creepypastas. And if I had to say, I'd honestly blame Friday Night Funkin' for that.
He said the buzzword, guys. He said the buzzword. He said the buzzword. He did it, guys. He said the buzzword. It's my... Oh no, it's the volume was off. He said the buzzword. Versus Killian Real, FNF Real. If he does play Friday Night Funkin', he should check out the Killian mod. I'm going to recommend that to him. But no, check that mod out. We've worked on it. I wouldn't say we worked hard on it. I think most of the work went to Bob and Venom Bread. Amazing people. But I mostly just said one word, and I gave some poses, and that's it. I gave some ideas too, like the sprinkle idea. I think that came from me. We suffered. I watched them suffer, and I kind of had like secondhand suffering too. But no, that it's a great mod, I think. The Nightmare songs are still not on YouTube, but no, whatever.
Funkin', sorry, there's no G. I blame that because there's so many EXE mods. Like there was the big Sonic EXE, there was the Hypno's Lullaby, there was the Mario's Madness.
That one's
Oh
alright.
yeah, I Hate You. That was also a good creepypasta. I remember that one. But there were so many creepypastas, and people still talk about it, and it's because people revitalized it with Friday Night Funkin'. And Friday Night
Yes.
Funkin's done that with a lot of things, like Madness Combat has got a lot of of re-exposure because of it. Pico came back into the spotlight.
Hypno still
because of it. That
holds
game-
up, Killian. I know. I'm not. I'm a fan of that one song, and that's really it. I think that one song is alright. I think the rest is just. I don't know. I've never been a real big hypnotizing bloke. I think the concept is annoying. I don't know what I just said. Let's just continue.
really brought everything back from the dead.
Yes.
Like literally everything that on the internet that we thought was gone just fucking immediately shows back up because of that game. And so now EXEs and creepypastas are now.
I do have to admit, even though FNF is getting a lot of slack for being beep, it's still, like he said, it still brings back a lot of stuff that like recently, like that has just died on the internet. I do also remember that like there was this FNAF fan game called Oblatus Casa, and they brought back like 4 entire creepypastas. It was Smile Dog, which you forgot to mention, by the way. Jeff the Killer, like Slender Man, and some other bloke. I don't remember the last one. No, it was like Finger Guy. No, it's Knife Finger Man, whatever his name was. And they brought them back, and I thought, wow, that's cool. Anyways,
all over Twitter again, and even now when the game is no longer relevant, really, which I still like the game personally, I just don't think it's really relevant anymore. It's kind of dying slowly. Like people, I still
if only he knew. If only he knew.
see EXE things to this day. I still see creepypasta related things to this day. So people still like it to some extent. And you know what? I miss it. I miss creepypastas. I miss when there were just like fun things on the internet that you would have like YouTubers like do like videos where they'd like read a creepypasta in like a voice, and you know, and it was all fun. Like I miss it. It was kind of fun.
I think Chazington did like that wasn't even serious. He did like a reading of Sonic.exe, and it was not serious at all. Killian Creep, don't, do not, do not. At least make it a shit pasta. I would laugh at that. I would read that on stream. Okay, promise. If anyone ever makes that, I will read that on stream, and I will. I will no. Stop. Bob, no. Oh god. Okay. Well. Creepy pasta.
SCPs are kind of like creepypastas, but I don't think SCP is a creepypasta. It's more
No,
of its
it's
own
more
thing,
like
but
it's-
it's kind of like a creepypasta.
Something.
But yeah, I miss reading creepypastas. It used to be so much fun when I was in school. Just like I'd read creepypastas, and I would just be like, "Oh my god, that's so fucking scary! Oh my god, Pikachu fucking died! Holy shit! Oh my god, Sonic just ate his own ass! I'm gonna
Sorry,
throw
why
up."
did I laugh at that?
Okay, I didn't really have reactions like that, but like when I was
Sonic
younger, I
ate
used to
his
read
own
them
ass.
a lot, and they were so much fun. And I miss it. It just reminds me of a time when I just used to just dick around reading them, and just it was fun. It was just a lot of fun to read them.
You know what? He had a good youth. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
What's up, guys? Good evening and shit. It's like 10:49 p.m.
got some socks. Lol. I'm back. I am very back. Anyways, let's continue watching this guy. Yeah, I think that's all we wanted to talk about. So let us just continue. Let's see. Real question. What is the real question?
Okay, so quick question. Has anyone ever seen a girl that they would really like for that girl to just completely tear their fucking head off?
Whoa.
Is it just me? Am I the crazy one here?
I think that's just a you thing, my guy. Anyways, pure stupidity. Let's see.
Your mother.
Oh! Holy shit. Holy shit. My guy out here giving us some life advice. Alright, Bobby, what is this?
Bobby. Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby?
Bobby.
Bobby? Bobby? Bobby?
Damn it. Bobby.
Bobby?
Bobby.
Bobby?
Bobby.
Bobby?
This is what I do when I try to like get the Hank Hill voice to come out of my throat, but it doesn't work very often.
Bobby?
You just gotta practice. Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby?
Bobby. Bobby. Bobby.
He's just saying
That
Mbappe.
boy ain't right. Bobby.
Bobby? That's cool. Dark Souls. So here he talks like about like just video games in general, right? Dark Souls. I haven't played that game. Splatterhouse. Haven't played it either. Rejection. That thumbnail though. Holy crap, Lois. It's Bobby Holy crap, Lois. It's Bobby Shmurda. Holy shit. Oh my god, what is this? The internet sanity drain. It's me again. So here he talks about games, and this is like mostly about his life, which I can relate to, but I don't really want to overshare things, so, you know. Pokemon spin-offs, more video games. I don't know what this is. This is probably an anime. This is actuality, right? This is actuality, shit that happened in the real, you know. More voice impressions. That's basically what he does, right? He does basic stuff, really. And let's watch one of his shiny videos.
Hey, so I found a shiny scatterbug.
Ooh, good job.
Yippee. Actually, by catching this, I'm pretty sure that means I have all the starting route Pokemon as shinies.
Oh,
Because, let's see, Lechonk, Tarantula, Scatterbug, Fletchling, Pawmi, Hoppip. Yeah, so by getting a shiny Scatterbug, the beginning route of the game, I have all the shinies.
alright, so another thing is he doesn't have a computer. I think he doesn't have a computer, or he doesn't have like a capture card, right? So he's very wholesomely recording shit on his phone. I don't know if wholesome is the correct term for it, but I just find it like nice. I like it when people like record things just purely on their phones, because guess what? I did this too. I used to do this all the time when I was streaming on Instagram. And I thought it was the shit. I thought it was actually like the shit. You know, now there's capture. Now I have a computer. Now I have a PlayStation, a capture card, and everything on and off. But like at the time, me not having a phone, you have a laptop. But at the time, and not really at the time, like as you can see, this is like a month ago. Like while he was in his, I don't know if this was in his like shit phase. I'm just gonna call it that. his I'm feeling kind of dookie phase of his life. But you know, he's catching stuff. He's playing Pokemon. You know, he's having fun. And honestly, that's more respectable than like a fucking horrible apology video or something. You know, it's like more respectable than some sloppy ass content. No, he's just posting what he likes. I respect that. He honestly kind of reminds me of me. He is literally me for real. He's just recording stuff that he likes. He's posting it on his YouTube channel. And he's going like, "Oh yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool." So, you know, I'm glad this guy he says he makes no effort videos. But they're he's somewhat right. I mean, anyone can make this. I could do this. I could make like a video like this in like a minute. I'm gonna be honest. I could make this in a minute. Well, obviously it's more. Oh my good lord, that is a long documentary. Whoa. What is his least watched video? What is his least watched video? What is his least watched video? Like right now, right as of now, are there even videos that no one has seen? Corn shucking. We should watch these. Honestly, we should just watch the ones that have like one view. Corn shucking. What does that even mean?
Hey, so I'm gonna talk about another stupid topic. Great start every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's good.
The fuck was that noise? Anyway, yeah, that's a good start to a video. I immediately hear a weird noise and get concerned that there's something outside my door. Good.
Ah, ADD, just like me.
I want to talk about not really, you know, a feeling or a specific action as much as I want. This time I want to talk about something I grew up with, as in a place, a country type of place. And I'm not from the South.
Oh, he's from
Like,
the
I'm
West.
not from the yeehaw countryside, you know. We're not eating fried mayonnaise down here. Nuh-uh. But I grew up in a place that was a weird small town.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm obviously not going to, like, just say the state. I'm not going to say the town name. I'm not going to... About the most I've said is that it wasn't South. But whatever. Great. Here I go. Clear my throat again. Great. But I grew up in, like, a country place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird.
How weird.
Because, yeah, there were crops. There was corn. A lot of corn. Just busy shucking our corn down there. Just getting all our corn, riding our tractors, you know. I can't do a good country accent.
You could do it
I
fine.
can't do
Come
any
on.
accent other than
Come
my
on.
accent, which is
That was
a
alright.
generic American accent.
It was generic, but
Anyway,
it
yeah,
was
the
fine.
place I went to, or that I lived in for a while, it's very country. But it wasn't just country, too. That's the weird thing. Like, we had
Worcester
a
City?
lot of, like, southern people. We had, like, people who, and they weren't really, like, from the South, but there were people who either, like, owned a farm, lived near farms, lived near corn, and
Oh, so it's just
The-
the Netherlands, but like evolved, I suppose. Because like as you know, right, Melon, the Netherlands is filled to the brim with like farmers. It's everywhere. They are everywhere. Like I can't even go biking for like a minute without seeing a farm. Maybe it's just because where I live. It might just be where I live. But it probably I like corn. Everyone loves corn. I replaced the C with a P.
owned horses, and they would just talk with, like, an accent. And then there was this other side of our school, which were people who were obsessed with rap music.
Oh, he obviously. I'm starting to believe this guy lives in the Netherlands. It must be. It must be. Nah, no, I'm not. No, I don't hear the English. I don't hear the accent in his voice. I don't know if you can like tell that I'm from the Netherlands. There's probably something that distinguishes me from an actual Englandian or an American. I think there's a wheat farm near my school. That might be true. Maybe. Why do you think so? Weeds? No, wait, do you mean like weed as in tumbleweed, or do you mean like weed as in weed? Literal weed, just the thing you smoke. Because if it's the latter, I'm kind of concerned, but that might be where it's smoke. Oh god. How am I not surprised? It might just be where the 18 to the 12-year-olds get like their shit, and I pass by it every day. Oh well, that's just pleasant.
And they tried hard to like mimic their favorite rapper. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
like I know Lil Wayne was like really popular in my school, and so
Wayne.
there were a lot of people who tried talking like him, and you could tell because I've seen like interviews with him, I've seen videos of him just talking, and I've seen people who like try to mimic him almost to like even his voice.
The
And that
Dutch?
was-
Yeah, no, that is a Netherlandian moment. Why is my stream dead? Why is that dead? Am I not talking anymore? Hey! Hey! Live! Okay, there we go. But no, that is the that's just the Dutch. That is just the Dutch. Come on. He obviously. Nah, I'm just theorizing.
That was the school I went
Theorizing
to.
at this
It was country. It was like half country, half people who like wanted to be rappers. And
Oh,
I don't know how
God.
to explain it because it was so fucking weird. Because it was so backwards. And obviously, yeah, there were people who weren't like that. Like I knew there were some goth kids. Not really goth, they were kind of like they were like
Everyone-
wannabe goths, except they were
Oh.
too happy to be goths, you know what I mean?
Now, I mean, like, God, I wish those people still existed. Oh fuck, that's how old is this guy? I just wonder how old this guy is. How old is he? He might be like an adult, maybe. He could be my age, as far as I'm concerned. He could be 18, he could be 17. But if he's talking about like high school, yeah, fuck, I wish those people still exist. Because like they maybe dress like goths, but they're actually like chill blokes, you know. But I think the term emo and goth is kind of like intertwined, you know. And it's also like if you don't want to be identified as a goth, it's like why dress that way? But whatever. Everyone makes a drama out of whatever the other person is wearing, and I'm just over here wearing the most basic ass clothing, and no one bats an eye. No one cares. I mean, like I'm not going into a fucking shop and spend all my money on fucking clothing and whatever. I'm not one of those dudes. I am genuinely not one of those dudes that spent like 100 bloking bucks. Oh, now I remember. I'm going to continue watching the video soon, but I remember I was bored recently, and I went onto the internet searching for a random sentence generator, and I might show this in another like stream. But a random sentence generator is literally what it says. It randomly generates sentences. Some of them were incredibly funny. You can like change the nouns and the verbs. So I got one of them that said sex burnt down the forest. And I almost bursted out laughing. Motherfuckers have a discussion. Wait, fuck, that heart is in the way. Motherfuckers have a discussion at the bus station about fake Louis Vuitton. What is that? What? Oh, is that a... Oh, that's a clothing shop. Oh, okay. 3 stars. Echt ook een onprofessioneel moest een glaasje champagne bij de aankoop. What? 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 Wait, they're complaining about not getting coffee or whatever for a clothing shop. What? What are you talking about? It's a clothing shop. You buy expensive clothes and go brag about your expensive clothes. What are you fucking expecting? A fucking... These people are dumb. I swear to God. That's like, it's expensive clothes. I know. But that's like walking into a spaceship expecting there to be farms. That's like walking into a movie, like fucking a movie theater, expecting there to be like an opera. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, kind of, if you filmed the opera and you displayed on the big screen, but it still doesn't make any sense. Okay, what? What?
Like, they were, like, happier people, but they like dressing in all black and listening to punk metal while drawing their anime OC on, like, a notebook, you know?
Me holding back the urge to say literally me. Those are just silly people. Those are what the internet define as silly people. Silliness ensues, you know? It's just silly people. It's people that just like life, but they dress full black. That's opium. It's me. It's opium. No, it's literally opium. All I need to be opium is a Hello Kitty keychain on my fucking like jacket or whatever. If I just have that, I am opium. Those are just opium people. Come on.
And yeah, there was a lot of it was such a strange mixture because like if you go to like a country school, it's like just southern, you know, it's just like farming and taking our tractor down, gotta drive my pickup truck down to my grandmammy's, you know. all that kind of shit.
Damn.
And then when you go to like somewhere like California, it's like snooty, I guess would be the word. Just snooty, full of themselves, and probably very high-pitched speaking.
Yeah,
Like
I honestly don't know.
like a lot of energy
how-
behind it, you know what I mean?
No.
But my school was like half people who were like some country fried idiots. Some of them were kind of dumb, and that's coming from me, who is also dumb. There were quite a few smart ones. I'll be honest. There were a lot of smart people in my school. Like, holy shit. And then the other side were like these people who were like aspiring rappers. It was like I just walked into like a fucking convention for SoundCloud rappers who all wanted to be the next big thing. They wanted to be the next Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, all that kind of shit. And it was just like, I don't think you're gonna be that.
Oh.
I mean, good luck, but I mean, whatever.
I was looking at the date.
So it was weird. It was a weird mixture, and they obviously these sites did not like each other. Like they could not interact without
wait.
insults, basically.
Oh, so wait, no, it is the Netherlands. This sounds a lot like the Netherlands. I mean, come on. We have Brabanders. We have people that just constantly swear, can't take a joke. Some people like, I saw this video, right, where some like kids were like throwing water balloons down at like a boat, I think. And the guy was so pissed. They're kids! They're kids! They're young, they're annoying, they're kids! I wouldn't even bother. Like, they're just kids trying to have fun, you know? I would say, like, throw more. I mean, okay. I have to admit, there are different type of people on this world, on this planet, and some people like to, like, you know, have water balloons thrown at them, and others really don't. Sometimes it's bullying. If it happens once, it's like, it's just a prank. I'm gonna be honest. It's literally just a prank. I'm not trying to do the, oh, it's just a prank, bro, cliche, but, like, if it happens once, and the kids never bother you again in your life, that's just a prank. That is just like a, oh, I did this for the camera, everyone laugh, woo, type of thing, you know? And honestly, I would have just, if I was the guy on the boat, I would have opened my arms, stood up, like I was Jesus about to be, like, crucified. I would have looked up at the kids, and I would have tried to eat one water balloon and die. No, that's over-exaggerating. But, you know, I would have done it another way, you know? It's just kind of, I'm just like, I see the fun in life, you know? I'm the type of bloke to, like, see the entertainment in a prank. I'm the type of bloke to see the fun value, because I have never actually gone out of the way to prank someone, because one, I am too much of a good boy. That was horrible. No, I'm too much of a person. You know, I'm too much of a regular old dude that just likes regular old things. So I never really bothered to do any pranks. But I do know a couple blokes that do like pranks, and they never go too far. They never go too far with the pranks. And it's just harmless. It really is harmless. There are things that go too far. There are obviously pranks that go too far. Like, if it actually destroys something. If it actively fucks something up. But not like that. You know? Not like that. Anyways, I'm rambling on too much. I'm literally like this guy. I'm just rambling on about dumb stuff. You know, we should watch this guy. We should give him support.
But the place I grew up in was like mostly mostly country, because there's a lot of corn, a lot of specific food items of country stuff, a lot of southern accents, a lot of like any place, like anytime you like saw like a building that had like a name to it,
It's
because
like
there
an
weren't like a
international
lot of like
school.
stores or anything, like they were like have some southern ass like name, and you're just like, wow, we're like, you'd almost think that you were in like Louisiana or something, but you're not.
It's like a portal
Like,
to
this
another
wasn't
world.
the South. But the people were fucking weird. Like, they were like obsessively southern. Obsessed with crops and farms, and we gotta be farmers, you know what we gotta do? Shuck our corn, get the beans out, gotta get the produce out to the stores. I don't know. It was just like weird, because it was like half of them didn't do shit. They were just country farmers for the sake of being country farmers, while the other side was trying to be the next big rapper, and it was weird. But at the same time, there was this small group, like there was this weird small group of like rich snooty kids, right?
Oh.
But there was
No.
like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh god, okay, wait. I remember this story. I'm gonna continue rambling. I'm doing this like frequently, but I don't care. There was this girl in my school, and she was like the big shit, you know, the expensive bags, if you touch it you die type of shit. And she puts I stand up from my place and I walk away. She puts her fucking bag on my chair. I was like, could you remove it? And she didn't listen. I asked again, could you remove it? Didn't listen. So I thought, okay, I'm putting matters into my own hands, and I'm going to put the bag down. She looks at me with the eyes of a hawk about to obliterate the smallest mouse in the fucking world. And she was... And she even went as far as going to the fucking janitor to complain about it. And he saw the bullshit in her eyes. He saw that she was fucking lying about me, like, trying to obliterate her bag. And Jesus fucking Christ, that was the most intense fucking, like, stare she ever had. It was like I killed her dog or whatever. That stare, it was like if I fucking murder her dog. If I slit open, like, one of her family members, like, throats. That's how intense that stare was. And I was like, fuck. Was that horrible? She went on, like, complaining about, like, oh, that bag is more expensive than your entire life. Listen up. I'm not even gonna brag, no. But like once I'm a writer, I think I'll be making more money than she ever will. She's not going to go to like another like level of education. She's probably going to like some really poor like building, do something with your hands type of shit, you know? Not making a lot of money. I think you'll make a lot of money, but whatever. You need more education, and she's probably not going to do that. She's just like always bragging about like, my grades, ooh, they're so good, ooh, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. It's such just like high hopes, very high hopes. She was like, oh my god, this bag is more expensive than your entire life. That quote still haunts me. I want to, if I could punch words, I would punch those words in that specific order. Like, I would take my time obliterating every single word, every single letter that appears. Fucking cartoons, I swear.
And it was weird because one of them would constantly talk about how he owns so many boats and how he's obsessed with boats.
What?
Another would just talk about how he constantly does badminton and all that.
Oh.
The other ones would just talk about how they go to the mall and they're so cool. And another one, I don't know. He stopped being. I was actually friends with one of them, and then he stopped being friends with me because his mom made him.
What?
And then I have no idea what he did. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what happened to anyone in my school.
Okay, but like, I feel like I know those stereotypes that like, they are the vapors. We just dub them as the vapors, alright? Some of them are like, oh, look at this vape. Look at this vape that I found. Wow. And it's so delicious. Ooh, it's like the best vape ever. It tastes like bubblegum. And I butt in, and I just tell them it tastes like lung cancer, and they go on a rant. They go on a rant about how it's safe vape and how it doesn't affect their lungs. Bitch, if you get killed, if you get kids in the future, they're gonna look like people who vape are so often deranged. They are. Like, some of them have actual good reasons for vaping, because that, like, apparently smoking and vaping, like, gets the mind off of depression, and even though it's a really horrible method of getting like rid of depression, I think the gym is better. I think just taking long walks is better. But if that's your reason, if you're like affected by other people, then yeah, that's a reason at least to start like vaping if you're affected by something. But if you're just doing it to look cool, I am allowed to swear at you. Now, of course, they are always fighting wars that I don't know shit about, you know. For example, I actually have pain in my legs. Like, I ran for about 30 minutes, and I feel pain in my legs. You don't know that. You don't know shit about that. And everyone has, like, that sort of thing, but it's more, like, it's just more in-depth than like muscle pain or whatever, you know? It's more complicated. But if you vape just to look cool, you're not cool. You're absolutely not cool. You are deranged. You are awful. You are just... Why? Just why? No, you know what? Continue. I don't think you deserve to, like, wander around the earth. Just stop. Just, if you're one of those people that like block other people out of your life, and you smoke, you purposely try to kill yourself with all these it's hard once you start to like stop. Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's hard to stop when you start. It's like masturbation, right? First time it feels good, and then you get more and more sad. Post-nut clarity starts to hit, you know? But this is different. This is completely different than that. Because, like, masturbation, even though addiction is horrible, you can actually get, like, shit that makes you infertile. Fuck. You can't have kids. It's still, you need to release every now and then unless you never release in the first place. You need to do it every now and then, you know, but not frequently, not all too frequently. Anywho, if you do it just to look cool, it's just awful. Let's continue watching the video.
But it was weird. It was a weird mixture where it was like it had like these small cliques that schools would usually have, but they were so small compared to the country boys and the wannabe rappers, and country girls and wannabe female rappers. Like, let's be honest, there were also females that did that too in my school.
Huh. Yeah, no, that's
And
fair.
then I noticed that, like, because of that, like, I sometimes speak like either of those sides, like whenever I like get too excited with my voice, and it'll kind of come across as a bit like southern, or like I'm trying to be like some gangster guy, but I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just some generic ass short dude that waddles around and cries.
You know, I kind of have, like, some people, I don't know if this is like on purpose or if it's like ironic, but some people constantly like refer me to it, to like some other bloke. Like, they constantly refer me as like, I don't know how to say this. It's like they tell me I sound like someone or whatever, and it's not even on purpose. It's like fucking accidental. People used to call me Young Sheldon. What? No. No. No, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. That's bullying. Oh my god, that's horrible. You don't even look like Young Sheldon. Why do people call you Young Sheldon? What is wrong with blokes? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. It is low-key kind of funny, but... sorry. No, but like, Young Sheldon. What? No, there's no way. There is no way. There's no fucking way.
But it was weird because it was so much country for a place that wasn't super country. It was like I was in a town where everyone just wanted to have an identity of something, but we lived in such a pointless town that had no identity to itself that everyone just grabbed this identity of we're either hardcore rappers or we are country boys. And that was it.
So they're just trying to be unique.
And it was weird. It made no sense. And then the small cliques that you knew, like these like wannabe goths and the rich kids, like you barely noticed them because you were too busy hearing people with big boots like slam their boots around on the hard floor, leaving mud everywhere. Their fucking jeans covered in shit. You know, they'd have like a pocket, and in their pocket would be like dip, and they would eat it in the middle of school, which is tobacco, so that's not allowed, but they still did it. And you'd have the rapper kids who were like smoking weed in the fucking bathroom and getting blowjobs in the middle of class.
What?
Like, what the hell's going on? And it sounds weird. Like, it sounds stupid, and that's because it is. It really is. It sounds like if you told someone about the people in this kind of town, people would be like, that doesn't exist. That's not real. Those people aren't real. Like, yeah, there's country people and wannabe rappers, but they wouldn't be like this. And it's like, I don't know what the hell my school was. I don't know what the hell the town was. It's like I entered fucking Silent Hill, and this was the thing that tormented me, was country boys
Silent
and
Hill
wannabe
mentioned-
rappers. Those were my fucking Silent Hill demons.
It's so absurd.
I mean, hey, it was weird.
It was
But
weird.
I'm just talking about it because it was just a weird topic. It was a weird school. A teacher called me a slur.
What? Wait, what? Hold on. What? Holy shit. What kind of slur?
That's not a joke. A teacher literally called me a gay slur because another...
No. That reminds me, I have this history teacher, right? And he just unironically spouted the N-word out there. And it's just, alright. just a hard R as well. It's just, just spouse it out there. No regret at all. And you know, that's fine. It's not even insulting anyone with it, but like, what?
The kid was poking me in the back. I told him to stop, and then I got called a slur by a teacher.
What? Those are the worst teacher. One of mine just casually said the N-word that one time. Did he insult anyone? I don't think he would, right? I'm just dumb, stupid.
And on top of that, country and wannabe rappers, they said a lot of slurs themselves.
Yeah, no,
that,
that's as expected.
I don't think anyone's surprised by that.
No.
But it's still funny just thinking back to the teacher calling me that. Because at the time I was like, can teachers say that? But then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm in a town that has a population of like 50 people. I don't think the teacher gives a shit. And it was funny.
Something asked for something. She answered, what am I, your... Your school is deranged, man. Your school is fucking deranged. I swear. What the hell?
I'll be honest, it was kind of funny. But yeah, weird. It was a weird town, weird school, a lot of country, corn shucking, all that kind of shit. Try to pick up truck around school, harass people, scare people out of the town you didn't like, chase them down with guns. Cops didn't do shit. It was a hoot nanny, you know. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, the town was honestly kind of shit. It was really bad. The school was awful. Like 75% of the teachers were awful. The principal was a fucking pushover that like a student could easily just tell him, "Yeah, I'm not going to detention," and he'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool." But yeah, it was it just sounds made up when I say this out loud, it sounds fake, right? It sounds like
Yes.
I'm making up a town in a school. Because the more I think back, the
It
more
sounds-
it's just like there's no way this place was fucking real. This sounds stupid. It sounds too stupid. Like I know schools have stupid antics, but this town was so small and the school was so shit that it feels like I just dreamt it all up. And I am just telling a story where I'm making it all up because it feels not real.
You know, it kind of does sound like special education. But even then, that's. I went to special education. There were some fucked up shit. Like, I'm not making this up. There was this kid, right? And he was like in the timeout zone. He was fucking like. He did something. Me and my boys. We were just fucking around. We were dumb children. We were dumb little kids. And we were just casually poking fun at him. And eventually he just pulled down his pants. And his other pants. And he started this dancing. And that was something we never got, got to get out of our heads. I wonder what that kid is doing right now. I just wonder. Is he in the first, like, year of high school? What is he doing? What is he even doing? I just think back, like, what is anyone doing these days? You know? What are they doing? What is up with them? What is going on inside that mind of theirs? I wonder. I just wonder. I just don't know. Anyways, I think that's most of the video. So, I think he changed his bio, like, recently. That's not really accurate. I like you. I like you, Op. I like you. Come on. Keep making silly videos. Macaroni review. Cheetos macaroni. I will explain.
Hey guys, welcome to my macaroni review again. This time I have Cheetos macaroni. Yes, there are Cheetos macaroni. And because this is a macaroni review, I will review the Cheetos macaroni. This macaroni smells awful and tastes like ass. I would not recommend this macaroni. I give it 2 macaronis out of 10. I'm sure some people would like it, but I do not. Thank you for watching my macaroni review. Thank you.
Oh god. That's a great review. That is a great review. I'm gonna be honest, that is a great review. He also made a couple videos. I guess we could watch this one.
Hey,
Hey.
so today I wanted to talk about something that is technically kind of random, but it's also more of me ranting, in an annoying fashion about something I hate. And I always like beat around the bush to like say like, hey, what is this thing that I hate? But it's literally the fucking title. I hate Hollywood. Now it's like, okay, well that's fucking random. You hate Hollywood, and I've never been
That's
to Hollywood.
fair.
I've never been to California. I'm not from California. I'm also not from Texas, because the internet has a strange view of people who hate California or people who hate Texas. Because apparently hating California is like a right-wing thing to do, and hating Texas is a leftist thing to do.
What? I never understood, like, politics that much. You know, I have a entire, like, school thing, history thing that I need to write about politics. I still don't understand shit about them. I know there's, like, the conservatives, the liberals, the whatever the fuck you want to say. I know King Willem III did some dumb crap, but I just don't understand politics that much. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know what the hell everyone's referring to when they say right wing to left wing. I don't know. But what I do know is that I do want to eventually go to like Texas. I want to make like a future there. I want to, you know, write stories, write shit for like a movie producer. Anything to do with movies, really. President's boxing. That, even then, I don't fucking know what the hell is going on in that place. It's so weird. It's so obscure, you know? Why does anything happen? Why does anything really happen? Why does the thing that happened happens? Why? I don't know. Let's watch the
I
film.
don't fucking understand it, and I don't
get it either.
give a shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, it's just like me.
I just don't like California as a whole, but I think Hollywood is like one of those places where it's just complete utter ass. Like I'm pretty sure like Hollywood has like the most amount of like human shit on the streets and sidewalks. Also, I'm pretty sure California has the highest homelessness rate, which I did look up just so I could say that. Because I knew it was either California or New York, but New York is second place.
Really?
So hell yeah, New York, you're not first. But this isn't just like California, right? Because there's good aspects of California. I think Hollywood is one of the worst fucking places possibly in America.
Why?
And
Explain.
people can be
Defend
like,
your
oh,
point.
well, that's not true, because we have a subjective idea of what we think the worst place in America would be. Because we could even say like a small town in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. We can say that an entire state. We could be like, oh, Montana is the fucking problem. We can say that no, Pensacola, you know, that town in Florida, that's the problem. You know, we can throw shade and point fingers at every different place. But
it
my
doesn't matter.
reasoning for why I think Hollywood is such a bad place is because, well, firstly, it's in California, which I just fucking hate California. And
You know what?
also,
Yeah,
yes,
fine.
I hate Texas as well. I hate both of them. I'm not fucking picking a side. I hate both of them.
All right.
But I hate California as a whole.
Okay.
And Hollywood has like a monstrous history of just being one of the worst fucking places. Because Hollywood is the capital of rich people. The capital of
Rich people.
rich
Indeed.
douchebag. And I'm not one of those people. Okay, I'm not one of those people that hates rich people for being rich. Okay, I'm not that person.
Yeah,
I'm
eat
not
the
those
rich,
people who,
swallow
like,
the
threaten
poor.
the lives of people just because they have more money than me. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm not hating them because they're rich. I'm just saying that people in Hollywood are usually incredibly fucking rich.
Rich and
Well,
stupid,
you know,
probably.
other than the
then.
abundance of homeless people that are also there because Hollywood's, you know, not a good place. But my point being, this is a weird video because it's like, well, what the fuck? What the fuck with Hollywood, right? I don't know. Hollywood itself as a whole almost seems to cause like these like terrible people to just come out of the woodworks. Because you have like Hollywood execs and you have like all these like people who work in Hollywood, you know, like a lot of the things in Hollywood are movie and TV show related because Hollywood is
And yeah, no, I think like the problem with Hollywood is they're producing way more slop these days. They are producing nothing but slop. I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look at like Hollywood recent movies. Blue Beetle. I've seen this movie. It was okay. It's not great. I like this movie, but it's not something I'd watch again. All right, it's just something that I've watched with my mother for a good time, and it genuinely it was pretty decent. I like this movie. I thought I thought it had a nice message on family. I thought it had some clever jokes that made me grin a little bit. There was even one joke where my mother and I just laughed. It's a pretty good movie, you know. I've not seen it. What is this? Night of the Zodiac. I've not seen this either. This looks generic, and this is awful. Disney, this is awful. It's not because they've changed Ariel to be black. If they want to do that, fucking fine by me. Make her Hispanic. I don't care. At least get the story right. At least get the songs right. If you can't even get the context of the song right, what's the point of making a movie? What's the point of remaking a movie that was already perfect? The animation of The Little Mermaid, I'm gonna get a side-by-side comparison, right? I'm gonna take a side-by-side comparison now. Okay, let's take a look. This scene before. Look at how much detail there is, alright? Look at how much color and shit there is. Look at how much like every character is vibrant. The sea looks nice. It looks welcoming, alright? Now this is just darkness. It's too realistic to be a good looking movie. It doesn't make you feel good. The surrounding, the ocean looks so desolate and empty. The songs are empty. It's all empty. Look, I know a teacher who really likes this movie. He thought it was awesome. And you know what? Fine. Okay, I'm not gonna completely ruin your experience for liking this movie. But you know what it is? I would much prefer watching this. I have seen this movie twice. Like thrice maybe, as a kid. But recently I've seen this movie time and time again. It is a classic. It is great. I love this movie. I think this movie is great. I've never seen this. I have seen clips of it. I've never fully seen it. Only clips. I just don't like it. I just don't like how it looks. I just don't like how the ocean is empty, desolate. It's only light on Ariel. Which, by the way, if you hate this movie because Ariel is black, that's not even a point. It's not even a fucking point. She could have been black in this movie, and it all would have been fine. All would have been okay. As long as she sung songs correctly, as long as everything around her was correct, as long as the characters around her were correct, which, by the way, in this movie, it happens. It's alright. It's cool. It's fine. It's alright. Another one. Another example of Disney slop would be all the recent oh god, we're getting so off track, but I just this is on topic, but it's also off track. Bad Marvel CGI. Let's take a look at this, alright? This is not great. Oh my god, yes. Oh, this is. I don't know if this was a joke. I don't know if this literally was a joke. But come on. Come on. Come the fuck on. I've seen this movie, like, at the movie theater. I thought it was a joke put in, like, by the creator, because it was, like, some old YouTube poop type of shit. But, like, if your movie is supposed to be serious... What? Why put this in? Why would you do this? Why would you ever do this? This is absurd. Then there's this. I thought it was weird. I've seen this movie. Like, visually, this movie is okay. I like how it looks visually. It doesn't make any sense, but you know what? I like things that don't make sense. If it's done right. This need more like farthead. If dog shit is done right, I like it. Oh, and this scene where she fucking... What is this? Why is she doing this? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. No, I don't fucking know what this is. I mean, Black Panther is death. Ooh, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I don't know what this is either. It's just whatever. Should not be visible. Ooh, the suit should stretch. I mean, I guess it's a superhero movie. I mean, it's still, if your CGI is not good, it can ruin all other things. It can ruin the immersion of a movie. And sometimes I don't even notice that the CGI is bad. Like with this moment, I only figured out that this happened the second time I've really digged through the movie. Okay, I've seen this movie twice. I admit, it was not a good movie. I said it was good at the first time because I wasn't really paying attention. I was like half asleep during this movie. I might have said that it was good, decent, but it wasn't really that great. It wasn't a great movie. I think there's 3 components of like writing a movie, right? There is the writing, of course. There is the script of that. This is the acting, the writing. This is Black Widow, which is a movie that came out just a little bit too late. Actually, way too late. It should have happened earlier. Anyways, there's the writing, there's the acting, and there's the CGI. Of course. The writing, if done right, can make any bad-looking movie, any at all, be fucking fantastic. Let's take an example. This is not a movie, but let's take an example. This 2-season show looks like doo-doo farts. It looks like ass. But it was great. The writing is clever. The jokes are funny. It's like completely nonsensical at times, but it's so fast-paced that it makes me laugh. That's the writing part done correctly. That show scares me to my core. I know. I don't know, actually. What the hell? Let's see. A movie where everyone acted pretty good. I don't really know. I don't want to be that guy and pick, like, American Psycho, because that's literally just the most default answer. I want to be, like... I want to be alright, you know? Blue Beetle! Smiling Friends is also... But that's more like... It also looks decent. Red Pilled and Bust. And Bast. No, like, this is decent looking, you know? It doesn't make me want to gouge my eyes out. It's decent looking, and there's some really good jokes in here. I've watched every episode with Melon Bread until, like, late in the evening. Like, season 1. We've watched all the episodes of season 1. And we thought it was great. We thought this shit was like the bomb. The bomb. This is the bomb. Why did I say that? This is such a white thing to say. This is the bomb. Anyways, let's forget I ever said that. You should totally watch every season of Big Mouth. No, I don't want to. Now let's see. This could count as a movie in itself. You know, Death Stranding. I'm picking this up. I'm picking this as its own thing. All right. This game looks fucking amazing visually. I know the story. I know the gameplay. It might not be as engaging to everyone, but you have to admit, this is pretty fucking sick. This is a really good visually looking game. Okay? I know it's not a movie, but it could count as a movie in itself because it looks good. It does look good. Here you go. Admittance. And I know the gameplay is not as engaging as anyone might like say, right? But this movie, have you seen Skibidi Toilet? Now that's, my friends, this is where the writing part comes in. Fuck off. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving that opinion. But no, good looking movie, good looking game. You have good looking show. You have funny writing. There you go. If you at least have writing, everything can look good. Yeah. But if your movie is not written correctly and it looks like dog shit, I would not even be interested. Look, have you guys heard of this movie called The Creator? I'm going off road, by the way. I'm so sorry, off, if you're watching this. If you're watching the VOD, I don't even know if you're awake at this time. But have you heard of this movie? Apparently, it's written alright. It's written pretty good. It's written alright, but it has its flaws. But what draws me to this movie is how it looks. I am a sucker for sci-fi movies. Alright? I love that shit. I've written a... Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. There he fucking is. There he is. Anyways, that joke is over now. I am a sucker for sci-fi movies. Alright? I love them to my core. I love them to the core. But Hollywood, this is not a Hollywood movie. It's something else. But, you know, I write by just making as many crappy jokes as I can, hoping at least one of them makes someone laugh. You know, it's alright. It's alright. Not every joke lands, you know. Some jokes of yours are funnier than the others, I'm gonna admit. There's Tyler, the Creator again. For fuck's sake. Anyways, so I am interested in this movie. I want to see this movie. I don't care if I do it with my mom or my dad or whatever. I would like to see this movie. Purely because it looks good. It's just eye candy. It's just like, oh, it's desolate worlds and there's stuff and you can experience the shit. And there's characters that look cool and sound cool, probably. I just want to see this movie. I don't care if it's bad. I just want to see it. I'm a sucker for sci-fi. And now that is an honest opinion. That is not a good thing to say because it's not decently critical or whatever. You get what I mean? But like, desolate and stuff don't go together. Have you heard of the old Star Wars? Most critical. Oh my god, you just made a reference. Let's go. No, but like, Hollywood, I think I summed up whatever he was saying, by the way. I'm going to click on another video because that topic is kind of dry right now. I think that's literally what he wanted to talk about as well. Oh, this could be a good one. I want to hear his opinion on that. But Hollywood makes some dog shit. They make some absolute ass. And I just wish they didn't. It's literally, movies are such a great media that everyone wants to consume just to get out of the world of right now, you know? Whenever I watch a movie, I just feel like I'm in that movie. I could write an entire scenario based off of that movie. And it's honestly just like the inspiration that really draws me in. I really want to be inspired by shit. You know, I'm rambling on. Let's see, analog horror. No one has liked this yet. Oh, or it's YouTube. I will watch your channel with great interest. Oh. Should work on how much you say like. Hello, nah, don't. Say like as much as you want. I am in Angry Birds the movie. Woo. Anyway, so analog horror. That's a very broad topic.
Hey. So today I want to talk about something that I'm not gonna pretend, right? Like, I'm not gonna pretend that I know the ins and out of this specific thing. I'm not gonna pretend like I've seen it all, I know it all, and I can, you know,
Been there, she nuts.
recite it with
Sorry.
my, you know, nuts tied behind my back or some shit, right? I'm not gonna pretend.
No.
But the thing I want to talk about is analog horror and ARGs in a sense. Maybe not exactly ARGs due to the fact that when I looked up what ARG meant, because I didn't know what the A, R, and G stood for. It's like alternate reality gaming or some
Alternate
shit
reality
like that.
gaming. Let's
Like, when I
go.
looked it up, it was like, oh, there's actually a type of genre of game or something, and apparently Hello Neighbor fits into that.
What? Really? I am baffled by him saying that. If that's fake, I will take this stream down and I will forever hate you off. Now just, someone subscribed! Who did that? Who did that? I am thankful for you. Good job. Good job on subscribing. If you want to subscribe to this guy, please do. And just tell him Killian brought you. On his, like, not his most recent one, but like one before that. Just say Killian loves your content or whatever. Just tell him that. Just tell him that I appreciate him and I love him with all my life and all my heart. I even pinged him in the in the description. I even like gave him a little ping. So if he's ever watching this, I hope you're alright. That's all I'm saying, really.
So I don't really fucking know. So maybe I'm just gonna talk about analog horror more.
You probably should, my good friend. You probably should.
How the fuck is Hello Neighbor and ARG? That does not make any fucking sense.
It doesn't.
Anyway, whatever. I guess I'll just talk about analog horror in a way. And like I said, I don't know a lot about it. I know jack shit. I've seen very few analog horrors. I've seen, obviously, the Mandela Catalog, obviously.
Wait, this is new. Does he use CapCut to make like his stuff? Because he actually brings like images into it. That's new. I don't think he does that too frequently as like his other videos. Because this is from 4 months ago. The spooky man is going to tickle you. Ooh, ah! That's a good description, by the way. No, like, that's something new. I've never seen him do that. Maybe because I haven't actively been watching his channel. But I do enjoy this kind of content because I can make content out of it. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. But like, fuck, man. If you enjoy talking to the camera, just do it. Don't say it's lazy because it's... I mean, theoretically, if you really look at it, it's not the most high quality content, of course. But if you enjoy doing it, continue. If you enjoy it, I like watching it. Yeah, but like, wow. Oh, my viewer count is going up. It's 4 now. Hello, guys. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're watching Analog Horror by Op. Chessington also does it. So yeah, I mean, like he also puts actual like things in it, but you know, it's new. It's new. I like it. I like what he's doing. I like this guy. I like what he's up to and his stuff and everything around it. Blah blah blah. Let's go.
I saw the Backrooms shit, which apparently counts. I didn't know if it really counted or not, but I did see that. I remember I saw the Walton Files or whatever the fuck it's called, and then there was like another Five Nights at Freddy's one, but I can't remember what it was called. And
Hello.
I don't know.
Hi.
I've seen like sprinkled ones here and there. There was like this like one about like some it was like some 2007 Flash game one where it was like supposed to look like a old
Oh
Flash
wait,
game
is that
of like some character called Lacey or whatever.
yes,
and,
that. Fuck this. I woke up one day, and I was like, oh, I am not feeling great. I'm just gonna look at my phone and spend the day in bed. So I've seen that, and I didn't even know it was like analog horror at the time. It was like, oh, there's like this old Flash game. Ooh, and I thought it was real. I thought like, yo, this is like some sick shit, you know? And the further I got into it, it was the episode with I think it was like the fucking like homeless. No, not homeless. Like the boyfriend. That one gave me like. I can't explain what happened because like some people are really icky about it, but especially me. I was really like. I was like, fuck this. This is This is horrifying because it looks so accurate and it just everything just made the shingles. Yes, I got the shingles from that. I got like the genuine shingles from it. I was like, oh my god, oh, this is giving me the EBGBs. But yeah, no, that's a creepypasta or analog horror really. It's more like an analog horror thing. It's not creepypasta. No one is pasting shit. But it was something that really like got me like shivering and shit. That's analog horror done right, you know? Or it's just like an ARG or whatever you want to call it, really. And I thought it was real. I thought Lacey Games was an actual website. So I searched it up and it was nothing, of course, because, you know, it's a fucking ARG. But how subtly the thing is, if your analog horror or your thing, like, is done right, it just subtly like drags you into it. You know, it makes you so interested in the topic. It just it's magic. It's really magic. And I think with my own book, I think I replicated that feeling, that magical feeling a little bit, because some people were actually like, yo, this is so good. I feel like I'm in this world and the narration is done correctly. The beginning is really nice. It really hooks you in. And I was like, yo, really? I thought it was kind of all right, you know? A whimsical feeling, you know? A whimsical feeling. People who manage to get me to like a series are magicians. They are like fuck it. They are Joey's Shadow Wizard Money Gang, bro. They are like guys with like a wand just going like, fuck on my duke. And Bugbo is not horror. But it also is like, who cares about your book? Family Guy full episodes 3. Watch out, Quagmire. Oh god, now there's two things I want to talk about. Bugbo is so interesting, right? Bugbo can be its own little thing. And it's not horror. It's not meant to be scary. It's meant to be funny. But people compare it to like the scariest shit you will ever experience. Like Bugbo is going to eat your ass at 3 a.m. It's that type of shit. But it's not. It's just autistic humor. And it's not me being offensive to autistic people. It's just autistic humor. Because my brother has autism. I've shown him Bugbo. And he enjoys the shit out of it. He thought it was really dry. And he loved it. He also found it kind of scary. Like anyone else on this fucking planet does. But it's just funny. It's just fun, dumb shit. Bugbo. Look. Ass. There is no ass in this world, Kerbo. Ass is gone. Ass is a myth. Pussy is a myth. The clit is a myth. The clit is a myth. Oh my god, that's such a tongue twister. The clit is a myth. Say that like 50 times. Quagmire. Let's talk about Quagmire. So, Quagmire, right? My friend recently got his wisdom tooth removed. And, like, you know how that, like, swells up your cheeks a little bit? Yeah, that happened to him. And he recently came back to school. Oh my god, wait. No, yeah, no, some bloke referred to him as Quagmire. And I kid you not, he started hysterically laughing so much that he was sent out of... What the fuck? Quagmire. Giggity, bro. Gig on. I'll never say that again. Hey, we should continue watching this. Oh no.
It's not really scary, but those ones made me sad. You know, the other ones, like, I didn't really find any of them scary, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't find any of the analog horror scary. But those Lacey ones kind of just made me sad. Like, those ones just weren't really scary. They were just kind of sad. I was just...
They were like a mixture. Disturbing. That's the right word. So, gig on. No, like, Lacey Games, the stories behind it are so incredibly disturbing that, like, whenever I watch one, I just, like, go on the internet to, like, do research on it, and I just find people, like, making fan arts of Lacey being happy. That's how like, fucked up this shit is. That's how fucked up it is. It's like, damn, if even your viewers want your like character to be happy, that's kind of sad. You did a good job, but it's sad. I want to see Lacey happy. Who doesn't want to see Lacey happy? I'm just, oh my god, damn.
By the end of them, I was just like, damn, it's like that just makes me sad. But whatever. Also, as I was looking up, apparently Linkara, if anyone knows who Linkara is, a guy who was part of Channel Awesome, he made a Top the Fourth Wall. If you guys have ever seen like a little video of like a guy in a fedora running really fast at the camera, Linkara apparently made his own analog horror called like Winter of '83 or something like that.
Winter of '83.
And
Give me a sec. Let me. Now I'm interested. I'm always interested in shit like this. Civilians started inexplicably disappearing. Video and audio recordings were recorded. Many of the disappearances happened around Scott's Manor. Mayor Daniels tries to keep it under the rug. Oh, oops. Huh. That's interesting in itself. It's on IMDb. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Holy fuck.
And if you had fucking told me that Linkara of all people made a fucking analog horror, I would actually have just called you batshit insane, because that is
Batshit
actually insane. Like, of all fucking people. But I mean, hey man, whatever. Like I said, I don't pretend to know a lot about this shit, but from what little I do know, it's
supposed to be scary.
I don't know what to say, because like I don't want to like
trying
say
to
like
be scary.
anything that's like supposed to be like, oh, they're shit in any way, because they're not. They're really
No.
fucking well made. Like every
Some of them.
analog horror
Some
thing
of them
I've
are
seen
well
is
made.
well made. However, I think one of the biggest problems with analog horror that I've seen is that they all do the same thing. Like, it's to the point where it's
They
the
try
exact
to be
same thing.
Yeah, no, they try to be too much of each other. Listen up. FNAF VHS. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not crediting this guy. This guy can go eat a massive penis. But let's not look at the guy behind it. Let's not look at the art. Let's not look at the artist. Let's look at the art. This, I believe, this was just like the start of a whole era behind FNAF VHS shit. It's like, it's okay. All right. It's pretty scary. It's scary enough to be its own thing. I'm not giving him any views, by the way. I'm not clicking on his videos. But, you know. Actually, you know what? Let's go to like this. Let's pause the video. Let's go down. So let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at. Let's see if there's any comments about what. Let's take a look. Where is the bloke that? Oh my God! What a creator is up to these days. Oh, he's touching kids. Anyways, so this the art, right? This was so popular that everyone started doing it. The Walton Files. Now this is shut the fuck up. This is still ongoing, by the way. Huh. Interesting. It's still going. But yeah, no, that's a whole different thing in itself. But it is basically. It's basically that. It's basically that, you know. It kind of does its own thing, but it's still based off of that thing, you know. And then there's just hundreds of other clones and things. Shut up, Squimpus with blowing. And there's the hundreds of other, like, analog horror type of things that just copy the other things' homework without even adding like, anything to it. There's even this analog horror thing that I don't know if he'll be discussing it. If he doesn't, I'll tell it like at the end if I remember it. Please remind me that I need to talk about that thing, about the horrible analog horror thing that I've seen, because I think he'll discuss it eventually.
It starts out like, oh, it's innocuous, right? Like, oh, do you see, here's an image, how does this make you feel? Or, oh, this thing is cutesy, or, oh, it reminds me of, like...
Indie games?
Like...
Indie horror games?
Well, really anything. Like, anything you've ever seen on the internet that's, like, supposed to be innocuous or cutesy, and then just goes horribly wrong. Like, Happy Tree Friends or something,
That
right?
is
like
the godfather of everything. I remember watching a Happy Tree Friends video at, like... some friend's bloke's place or whatever, and we were disgusted. I was 10. How old is that show? How old is it? Oh God, don't show me anything. I don't want any trauma. It was... Oh my God! Damn! I am old! No, but like I wasn't born in 1999, but... Fuck! I hate it. I was like 8 when I watched it. I was 10 or whatever. Fuck, man. And we were so disgusted. We were so fucking disgusted. They're like the godfather of anything that's, you know, oh, it looks cutesy, but it goes wrong. Ooh. And, like, and then everyone else... Someone showed it to me in kindergarten. Oh my God! So that's what made you such a lunatic. One of the oh my, oh. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Were they fired by any chance? If they were, like, good. But no, that was a freaky ass show. That was fucked up. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That was fucked. And then came on with the rest, and it was like, yeah, no, we've seen this, who's done this already, ooh, yay. Didn't show a whole lot, but I got the idea. Yeah, no, I get the idea as well. I've seen the episode where they made lemonade. That's the only episode I've ever seen fully. And the story behind it was some like two like big teenagers. We always like me and the blokes. We always used to watch like shit on the other bloke's tablet because I didn't have a job at the time, obviously, because I was 10. Come on. But we always liked to watch like shit on his tablet, and we watched like YouTube poops or whatever, something that makes us laugh, you know. And two big teenagers, they biked towards us, and they said like, "Oh, you want some real shit? Go watch Happy Tree Friends, like the one with where they make lemonade." And they started watching with us till the very end, and we were disgusted. They made us suffer through the entire episode. And it was gruesome. It was horrifying. If I watch it back, I will probably like laugh, but Jesus Christ. I like to believe that those two people are time travelers, and I am one of those kids on the bike. They went to us. I went to them with like one of my future friends, and we were like, "Oh yeah, wait, we need to set things right? We need to make them traumatized because like I need to talk about this eventually." Obviously, that's not the truth, but like, hey, if I ever meet the kid, oh my god, no! I just realized that kid might be an adult right now. They might have like a girlfriend. I always think about. I'm not going off track. I wish I felt important. You are important to me, Bob. Without you, there wouldn't have been a Killian mod. There wouldn't have been any funny interactions in my server. You are more important to me than you think, alright? And I know there's moments where you just feel like ass. But to me, you are special. You are a good friend. Anyways, boop.
That's kind of what it like reminds me of, just like the whole like, oh look, it's so cute. Oh god, they're being torn apart now. Holy shit, right? And that's how analog horror feels. It kind of feels like it's trying to imitate that, except sometimes they kind of just
Fail.
like it just feels like every analog horror does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I like them regardless. I think a lot of the analog horror stuff I've seen is cool. I don't really care for like the ones that are like based around like VHSs and all that kind of shit, like the Gemini one or all that. Like there's a lot of them are based around like VHS related stuff, and I think that's incredibly overdone.
Yeah.
And
No, wait. That's most analog horror series, actually. I mean, I wish I was a raging raging narcissist like you. What do you mean with that? What do you mean with narcissist? I forgot the definition of narcissist. The self-centered. Oh. I mean, I do have a sort of narcissistic side to myself, but it's not that horrible. It's not like anyone's bothered with it. Like, sure, like, oh my god, I wish Fem Killian was real. Wow, I have that side. I'm mostly ironic about that. I say mostly because there was the one time.
I don't know. Like analog horror does the same thing. They'll have the innocuous beginning. You don't think like whether it's cutesy or normal or
Bob's perception of things is bad, and it's debatable.
it's like, oh, nothing's out of the ordinary. And then after like a few seconds, they hide a creepy face in there, and you're like, you know, if you're not paying attention, you don't see it. But then some people are like, wait, bro, what? Do you see that face? Do you see that face, bro? Oh my god, there's a face in the corner. Like, actually, I remember when Alex Kister, the guy who made Mandela Catalog,
Egg.
he had like a second channel, and he made like a jokey one. I think it was called like the Scrimblow or Scrimblox or Scrimbly. I don't know. It was like making fun of it, and he was just like literally shit posting and making fun of his own.
Oh,
series.
the Scrimblow files. Yes. Join VC so I can do the unspeakable. What do you want? Alright, what is it?
I meant Melon Food actually.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright, well that's okay. Anyways, so yeah, no, there's that.
series, which I thought that was I liked it. I thought it was funny. But it in a way, a lot of them just do the same formula. It's like, oh, normal video, then there's like a slight disturbance, then ooga booga, something creepy. Sometimes it's just a straight up jump scare, sometimes it's like nothing, and then it goes back to being normal slightly. And then it goes crazy, and then it goes crazier, and then suddenly it goes to like someone like recording in their bedroom.
And like
And
there's a
like
horrific figure.
like a fucking shadow demon. Like,
Oh my God,
in the corner, and they're like, and then it goes back to the like VHS, and then it's like, oh, it's innocuous again. Oh, nothing creepy going on.
And it's the end, and then
it'll
it
more than
flashes an
likely
image.
end with like no like creepy thing happening, and then there'll just be like a VHS effect that like goes ape shit at the end, and then the video ends, right?
Yeah.
It's very formulaic in a way. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it. I like a lot of it. I think
A lot of
them
it's
are
really good.
cool. And like I said, I really like the more recent one I saw, which I still don't know if it really counts as analog horror. I just assume it was with the Lacey one. I assume the character's name was Lacey. I think it was.
It is. She is.
I
called
thought
Lacey.
that was like one of the newer ones that I saw that I actually liked. It, like I said, it just made me sad. It didn't scare me, but it just kind of depressed me. But like that, it's just kind of sad. But like all the other ones, like are very formulaic, right? VHS, creepy thing, creepy face. You don't expect anything, creepy face. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I like them, but they are very formulaic. They follow just a very strict pattern, and
Sure.
almost all
Holy
of
shit.
them are almost exactly the same.
Okay, I think I don't know how much he'll be yapping about that, but I think it's time to like explain one of the analog horror series that pissed me off. There is this analog horror series, and it was very grotesque in like it heavily relied on images and text underneath. You know, like this child thing is just like R-worded in a forest, and like they got the R-word thing a lot, you know, and I don't know what it's called, but like the creator of that entire thing is batshit insane. A YouTuber named Pastra responded to like some meme on Twitter and was like, "Yeah, if you're like things like that piss me off because it heavily relies on the images being ooh spooky And the creator of that like analog horror series, he went like he defended his shit like fucking so much that it genuinely didn't even sound like ironic. It wasn't ironic even. It was just genuine defense of his like his R-word fantasies, just call it like that. He had like very grotesque names for like the victims, and he even went out of his way to sell merch with like the names like, slightly censored, maybe not even censored, and the art is all right, okay, but if your shit like is that grotesque, it's not even scary. It's just disgusting. It's not disturbing. Disgusting. Disgusting in a way that you don't want. I don't know. Like the creator of that thing, like went batshit insane on Pastra. He was like, "Oh, this is the shit, the poop, the ass, the poop shitter." It's just Urban Spook. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Urban Spook. It's just... The creator of it is very gross. The creator of that entire creepy... It's not even creepy, it's just gross. This entire of that gross horror type shit, it just doesn't feel right. It really doesn't... It doesn't deserve a place on the internet. I'm gonna go out there and say that. It doesn't deserve a place on the internet. So. Okay. Now, I don't know how much more he'll be yapping about the same thing. Because, like, one of the criticisms I have with Op, and take this as you will, Op, I'm not trying to down you, like, make you feel down about yourself even more, but he kind of repeats himself a lot, which I do as well. I am aware that I repeat myself quite a lot of times to get my points right, but it's gone to the point where it's kind of the entire video. And Op, I'm terribly sorry if you just joined, because I've pinged you in my description. But if you are like watching the thing, we all do pretty much. And I know he doesn't have a script. He kind of just rambles on through the microphone, and it's like, oh, he puts that like in this video. But you do repeat yourself a lot. Like maybe like write down the points that you want improv be like that. It is. I've done improv once. It is kind of like that. But like maybe make a list of things you want to talk about and talk about them very briefly. You know, like go over the things that you have written down and be like, oh yeah, that's that, and this is this, and there's that. You know, stuff like that. Maybe make that instead of repeating yourself until it's the entire video. Okay. I'm just skimming now, and this is. But yeah, no, I think you get the point by now. Op is I need to eat soon, by the way. So this video was a real bad surprise because I know a lot of people that feel horrible about themselves. I know a lot of people that feel like shit, but a guy who rambles on about his life, and it goes like it goes kind of like darker every time. Big Baby Cries. Yeah, this is another one of his. I think it's another one of his like things, but you know, it goes darker each time, and now it's here. This video, I think, is just. I don't know if he will make more videos after this. I am scared that he's never going to make more videos after this, because they are all short, fun little things, really. And his channel is even a year old now. That's really cool. Art for me, mostly, we should probably doodle again. We should probably do that, you know? And this guy, he likes doing what he's doing, I think. I think he really likes talking about things that maybe piss him off, maybe make him happy, maybe, you know, just give him a feeling. And honestly, just please continue. If you don't like it, stop. But I can clearly see that you are having fun. You were having fun, at least. You were having fun making all these videos. You were having fun, like, catching shinies. You were having fun talking about movies, making short little videos like that. But the thing is, if you're just going to stop because you feel horrible, and I know that is horrible, by the way, I think you should definitely talk it out with someone close to you. I definitely think you should get some support, and I'm here to give you that support, of course. I have a small viewership, you know. I have 2-3 regular people that just watch my channel for whatever reason. They think I'm funny. And honestly, I watch your channel because I want to listen to your stories. I want to hear what you have to say. I might even go back and listen to a couple ones in my free time. I might actually just play some games, have you in the background. It's just a listen, you know? I might even make a playlist. Does he have a playlist with stuff? Phone games, edited videos, random talk. Yeah, he has a random talk picks thing. You know, I'll go through these. I'll put them on shuffle. I'll just go through them. I'll play some games and just listen. It's like a podcast. It's like hours of content hidden in here. And you know what? Cool. You're a cool guy. Op, you're a cool guy. That's really, this is gonna be the outro because I'm gonna go eat soon. And after that I have something to do. But Op, please. I don't know if you're ever going to watch the VOD. I don't know if you're ever going to make more videos. But I believe in you. I think you're awesome. I think you shouldn't give up on making videos anytime soon. That was it from me. I'll be going to eat now. Good night. Or good day, whatever.